Hey, so you're back at it again for another glitch video. Today we are going to be going over an unlimited FP with a few items that you can use. Now the one that you are seeing in the video has to do with a torch. The other one's going to be the RUNES torch. Of course you can use this with a bunch of other ones. For example, the Envoy's Longhorn, you can use that as well. You know, the one that shoots bubbles out, pretty cool. In this clip, I'm just showing two examples of what you can use. What you are seeing now is RUNES torch. What this does specifically, if you use the heavy attack on an enemy, what can happen is they can actually fall asleep. So then when you apply this with the glitch, you can walk around and put people into sleep mode. It's pretty cool. So where and how can you do this? There are two locations, and I'm going to specifically go into what's causing this to happen. Before I can even get into that, let's discuss where and how you can do this first. So, what we want to do is locate lake-facing cliffs, which is available after you defeat Godric, or if you take the alternate path right here. You can then head to this Lost Grace, and then head right here where the three rocks are at. Or perhaps they are not rocks, maybe mountains, but you get the idea. You want to locate these three objects on the map there. Then you want to go towards the cliff, and let's go inside the cave/tunnel. There's also the alternate way that we will be going over shortly, which is at the Altus tunnel, and this is the second method. When you are inside Lakeside Crystal Cave, if you go far enough down, you will find a Lost Grace. Claim that, and then we just want to head west. When you do, there will be some enemies ahead. Just drop down to the cliff. There should be, I don't know, 5 drops here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4th, yep, and then we have the 5th one as the last drop. Once you make that last drop, when you go inside this cave, you will notice 2 of the crystal snails. Just continuously go forward. Then when you enter into this room, there's going to be a lot of them. This is what we want. Not necessarily you can do this with 2 to 3 enemies, but I prefer to do it with this so I can get the max amount of stutter. What I mean by stutter is when you use your Ashes of War on this enemy, you are going to see that your character is going to make this weird sound. You will see it twitch a little bit like there. So how do we know if we've done it correctly? Well, when you do use your heavy attack or the Ashes of War on these enemies, you will see your character begin to stutter like so, and then right there where the flame just continuously spills out, that is how you know you've done it right. Let's say that you want to take this outside of the cave. Can you? Yeah, you absolutely can. There's nothing restricting you from doing so unless you open up your map specifically and then fast travel to a Lost Grace. If you decide to do this, what will happen is you will lose the effect and the damage. So what you want to do instead is exit the cave, hop on your mount, and then travel from there. The next location is at the Altus tunnel, and this is right in front of the Erdtree. Now, if you look to the left, there is a Lost Grace there, as well as I have one at the cave/tunnel. If you take the lift, you can go through this path and then drop down below to go inside the tunnel/cave. From there, you will then want to locate it like I'm showing you right here. That's south. Then you want to go inside, take the lift down. When you take the lift down, there will be some enemies to the right side of the door. But then once you go forward, you will then see the same crystal snails. Now, how is this exactly done overall? Can you do this in different areas besides these two? You just have to find the stagger animation. That's it. That's what's causing this to happen. It's glitching it out. Once you use your heavy attack, the stagger does something really strange to these characters. So there you have it. A really, really cool glitch. This has been going around for quite some time. I just figured out how it was exactly done. I was really curious. So I'm not going to take credit for it, but I just want to show you guys something new, something fresh. Maybe you've never seen it. If you have not, make sure you are subscribed, click the notifications. If you want to join our Discord, you can absolutely do that. We have to give a huge shout out to all of our current YouTube members. So here we go. Let's give a huge shout out to Dixie, Syringes, Big Bearded Texan, Captain Awesome, Big Case, Mike H, Jace, Captain Ziggy, King Nasty, Chicago Bears, X3, Tyrone C, Hell Inc, Merciless Shadow, Diabolic, Monkey, Robert V, Crisp Nug, and Hervé. Now before I go, I want to say something special for you guys out there, not just the members, but everyone that is subscribed. I appreciate the love and support and the great comments that you guys leave every time that you come back for another video. Not a lot of people will probably say this, but I want to stay humble because I would not be here if it was not for you guys coming by. And I genuinely mean that because, come on guys, let's be real. You guys are the backbone of YouTube. You guys come by to check videos out. And if it was not for you, a lot of us here would not be on YouTube. So I want to give you guys a big thank you, and I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.